Shalom, shalom. This video is about the Gospel of John chapter 19 verse 38 to 41 and specifically about Nicodemus' act of worship. I'll read the text for you. After these things, Joseph of Arimathea asked Pilate if he could take Yeshua's body away. Joseph was a disciple of Yeshua, but secretly for the fear of the Judean leaders. Pilate gave permission, so Joseph came and took the body away. Nicodemus, who had first visited Yeshua at night, also came, bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 100 pounds. So they took the body of Yeshua and wrapped it in linen with the spices, as is the Jewish burial custom. Now, in the place where he was executed, there was a garden. Excuse me. In the garden was a new tomb, where no one had yet been buried, because it was the Jewish day of preparation. That's for the high Shabbat of Pesach, the Passover, and the tomb was nearby. They laid Yeshua there. So Nicodemus' act of worship was in bringing a large quantity of a mixture of myrrh and aloes for treating Yeshua's body before his hasty burial in a newly hewn grave, which likely may be the garden tomb. Such a mixture of myrrh and aloes would have been used to prepare a body for burial, as the text tells us. Myrrh is a fragrant gum resin obtained from the Commiphora species of trees native to the Arabian Peninsula and also parts of Africa. In biblical times and up to our day, myrrh was and still is highly valued for its aromatic properties. And it was used and still used in various religious and medicinal and beauty treatments and burial practices. Myrrh was one of the gifts presented to baby Yeshua by the Magi from the east, you remember, when he was born. So according to BibleHub.com, which I consulted, aloes in the biblical context refers to a fragrant wood resin likely derived from the Aquilaria tree, known for its aromatic properties, and I'll share that for what it's worth. It was used in perfumery or beauty treatments as a burial and as a burial spice. Aloes are still used today in quasi-medicinal home treatments for various ailments. So both, and specifically aloe ferox or aloe vera is the two well-known aloe species in our day with medicinal properties. So both aloe and myrrh are bitter herbs, suitable in bitter mourning and by bringing closure and healing, and especially healing. In this post-mortem treatment of Yeshua's body, we see the fulfillment of Psalm 45 verse 8, which reads that all your garments are fragrant with myrrh and aloes and cassia, and which reminds us of, because these elements were in the holy anointing oil from the Torah used to dedicate the high priest with. And the Torah gives the recipe. I'm not repeating it because the Torah says if you make that to smell what it smells like, you will be cursed. So don't go there. Don't even look for the recipe. Avoid the temptation. In this, Yeshua's body was anointed as our eternal high priest. So both myrrh and aloes made for the preparation of a groom and a bride as well before their wedding day. So Yeshua's body was lovingly but hastily prepared for him to rise to the marriage supper of the Lamb, which is still in our future now. Not that the mourners at the time were consciously aware of this. But with that, I hope I gave you some things to ponder, and I bid you shalom, shalom.